So today is November the 24th, 2022. And it is Thanksgiving. And I am spending it the best way I know how. I'm all alone. Like, I've sent the kids away with their father. And I am just enjoying the peace and quiet that I am having. That's what I'm thankful for. Thankful that I'm able to have peace and quiet in a moment to myself. But it's important to understand why I like to spend Thanksgiving alone. In 2009, my stepfather passed away in July. And 4 months later, my oldest brother passed away November the 19th, 2009. At the time, I was working full time, and Cam was 2, and the seizures were random. There was still no answers. So before my brother's funeral, I ended up, it was around Thanksgiving, and we were supposed to go out of town that Friday before Thanksgiving. We was going to spend Thanksgiving in Florida. And I talked to my brother the night before, and I know he sounded terrible, he sounded bad, but he told me he was okay. I didn't think anything of it, didn't have a reason to. Anyway, that was the first Thanksgiving that I spent as an only child. So it became traumatic. Thanksgiving, I guess, became traumatic for me. Starting in October sometime, my stepfather would bake. And he baked red velvets and chocolates and sweet potato pies and pound cakes. Like, he baked. The red velvet was everybody's favorite. I, of course, being different, I didn't eat red velvet cake. Still won't eat red velvet cake. So he used to make me my own chocolate on chocolate cake. Nobody has ever made an attempt to make a chocolate on chocolate cake. I wouldn't even eat it. But I finally I feel like I know what love means. And it's funny that I say that. I just turned 41 on the 6th of November. But 41? 41 anyway. A lady that I have known to be my grandmother, she turned 90 earlier this year, and she had COVID, and it was terrible. I was really afraid, but I talked to her, I FaceTimed her, I felt okay. Well, when she got out the hospital, she was turning 90, same age that my grandmother would be turning. My grandmother died March the 31st, 1995. And so I've always felt the void there, but this lady some kind of way seemed to fill that void for me. If it's just sitting up under her, listening to her old stories, or her memory is impeccable, so listening to her childhood, and it's just it's welcoming, it's loving, and I always think I need to take her something over there. Every day that I go visit, I try to take something to her. And my daughter was home from college, and she was like, "Can we go see Nene?" And I was like, "Of course, if you asked." And we were in Trader Joe's, so we got her some flowers and took flowers over there. And she said, "Thanksgiving coming up, I'm cooking, and I got me 100 baked ham, so come out and get a plate." I don't eat meat like that, ham, and I don't eat really. I'm not big on Thanksgiving food and Southern food and not, but she makes sure that we have a plate, and so she told me the other day, she said, "I'm gonna be here, make sure you come before 3 o'clock because I got somewhere to go, but I'm gonna have you and the girls plate fixed. I'm gonna have the kids, y'all come and get your plates." I said, "Yes, ma'am." And although I had already known prior to today I wasn't coming out the house, her saying that meant I had to come out the house, because not only had she told me she was my second invite, the other invite, Thanksgiving invite, I wanted to go to it. I turned it down at the last minute because I wanted to feel sorry and feel sad for myself, and I didn't want to leave out the house. So she called twice today to make sure, although I had my phone on do not disturb, everything is quiet. She called and left 2 messages and said how much she loved us, how she had our plates ready to come by and get a plate. Make sure to call her and let her know when I was coming. So I didn't. I missed the 2 calls. The last one I called her back. I said, I'm so sorry. I got the message and we'll be there. She said, what time? Everybody know I'm terrible with time. You might as well not even ask me a time because it's not. I said 2 o'clock. She was like, okay, I'll be here. It was almost 3 when I got there. But as promised, she had the 2 plates fixed for me and my girls. But and this to me meant the world to me. Like you can't buy this. You can't get it back. It's nothing that just anybody could just give. This was love. This is what I felt on today that I needed. This was the love that I needed, and it was what is going to get me through to the next holiday. And it's the part of being grateful for what you have. Nothing or no one can replace the love she's filled in for me over the last 30 something years. Nothing can replace it. But immediately seeing this, it felt like a warm embrace. It felt like safety. It felt like that somebody really got me. So for other people that's out there that's having it hard, because I know I'm not the only one, and yes, it's been years since I've lost my father and my brother, but the grief never goes away. The pain of not seeing them every day never goes away. And there's some people that's feeling that this is their first time feeling this way, or maybe it's their 40th time spending these holidays alone. But look for the love in today, because I know a lot of you saying we're not supposed to celebrate and whatever, but look for the love, look for the happy time, the good part about today, because it's the small things that mean the most, that might help you get through. So anybody that's grieving today, have some cake, or have whatever it was you would have had with those people or those individuals, those memories. Have those and hold on to them, because at the end of the day, time and memories are 2 things money can't buy, and you can't replace it. So spend time with those you love, and tell those that you love them often, because as they say, you only get your flowers once you pass away. So be easy. Like, don't be too hard on yourself. If you know you can't take but only so much, don't push yourself, don't rush yourself, because grief is one of those things that it's going to get you now, it's going to get you later, and it's going to get you in between that too. You can't run from grief. It sneaks up on you in the grocery store. It'll get you at the movies. It doesn't care how much money you have. It doesn't care what color you are. It doesn't care your blood type. It doesn't care your gender. Grief just know you owe, and you're going to have to pay those dues. So I pray for strength. I pray for you to get through that dark tunnel and see the light at the end, even if it takes a piece of cake, or if it takes 20 years, or if it takes 15 years. Just take it day by day, moment by minute, and just second by second, because sometimes that's all you can do. But be grateful, because there's always somebody that has it worse.